The last one of the older streams, I heard a bunch of my oldies but goodies playing through the headset, and I need to be a little bit better. I've been aware of that going forward. I realize this. I realize this now. I don't want any problems. I already have enough problems with YouTube. I don't need to have any more. I already got enough issues with YouTube. I'm trying to cancel my subscription. You know what I'm saying? Um, Let me see here. I think we could. Oh no, I forgot. I'm gonna make this private after the fact or members only. Um, so I need to do a couple things right here. Um, okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So now I could go to save. And then, wait, why is that open? And then I could go here. And then make this quiet so I don't hear an echo. Go here, go there. Go here, go there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Okay, and now we could set it to public. Thank you, the after the factors, by the way. I feel like people don't give you enough respect. I hope you know that I do. I hope you know that I do. Because, there's a bunch of looky-loos. And I don't mean that to disrespect the people that are here live in real time. It's complicated because it seems like by default, if I'm complimenting one and talking up one, like that means I'm talking down the other. And that's not what I'm saying. Because, they're here in another supportive type of way. They're here in another way where they're like, I want to bump it in the moment, spike that algorithm in the moment. I'm going to be there in the moment. I'm going to be having my headset, my earpiece in while I'm at work. I'm going to go in the bathroom. I'm going to do everything I can to try to be here for the live. But, the after the factors too, that there's a different, it's just a whole different type of nature there because it's not the excitement. It's not the adrenaline of being there in real time. You're like, in a way, you miss the party, but you're like, I'm a poke in anyway. I'm a peek in anyway, see if someone left some chips behind. I'm going to see if anybody left some Pringles behind. I'm going to see if anybody left some Shasta. Because nobody takes the Shasta home. When the party's over, you look around, see if there's any Pepsi, any Dr. Pepper. No one's taking the Shasta. So you take what you could get, and I appreciate that. And I know the word scavenger has a negative connotation, but I want to bring it back. I want to make scavenger happen. Melancholy martial arts. Yo! What's up, man? Turkey's nest. Do turkeys have nests? I mean, I feel like they try to distract us. Big chicken, big poultry. I feel like big poultry tries to, oh snap, I forgot to do something. Oh snap, I hope it lets me do it right now. Is it gonna let me? Um, I'm so glad that I remembered about that right now. What's happening? My computer's glitching. That's what's happening. I feel like big poultry tries their best to distract us because there was this campaign years ago about how chickens don't have nuggets, but nobody talks about if turkeys have nests or not. Do turkeys have nests? Is that like a tongue-in-cheek type of, or are you like a turkey farmer? Do turkeys fly? Maybe they don't fly. And that's why people call people a jive turkey. Because when people are cool, they call them fly. And you know what I mean when I say they. They say, hey, man, that dude's fly. But then if he's not fly, they call him a jive turkey. That would make me think, by process of elimination, that if you're cool, you're fly, and you're more like a dove or like a, I don't know a lot about birds. Like you're more like a bird that flies. And if you ain't fly, then you would jive turkey. And I could see turkeys being a little bit more immobile, being the type of creature that would therefore need to reside in a nest. But also that's not too accurate because nests are usually high up and you have to be able to fly to get into the nest. Unless you climb the tree. But I've never seen a turkey climb a tree. So do turkeys have nests? Um Disco Golf Hutch, what's up, man? I don't know if you have time to read it. I sent you a whole novel. Don't even worry about it right now. I just want you to know that I did send you an email, so you could open that up later when you got a spare 45 minutes. Um, Thank you, and thank you. Disco Golf Hutch came in. I woke up. I set 3 alarms. Snoozed all 3 of them. All 3 of them. Boom. Just shut them down. Boom, 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 one after another. And then Melon, Disco Golf, I woke up to a donation. To a donation notification. That was my alarm this morning. And what an alarm. And I'll tell you one thing. I ain't gonna snooze a donation alarm. Melancholy, don't get in trouble. Oh, snap. Is it dragging on your end too? It kind of glitched out a little on me right now. Usually I have fantastic Wi-Fi in here, but it's raining pretty bad. It's been raining pretty bad, and that might be affecting it a little bit. I see I'm one bar short this morning, and usually I got all my bars in here. What's up, everybody? Hoser, the guy. What's up, man? ARJR. Are you out of work yet? I wanted to stream like 2 hours ago, but I kept running into things, and then somebody showed up at the pad, and I had to. But I'm ready to go now. Aman, how's life? It's better than it's been. I'll say this: life is better than it has been in a while. the Life is better. Life is good. A lot of the stresses and pressures I had are gone. But life has been. I try not to voice it that much because I don't want to make anybody feel bad, like in my family. But there's been a lot of sports and activities, and it's spreading us thin. And it's kind of a bummer because I feel like we're not spending the quality family time together that I felt like we would as soon as we got here to this new place, because our life has been consumed with sports and activities. And we might need to kind of do a reset and reevaluate that, because it could get to the point where it's not that healthy. And to be honest with you, it's been a little bit exhausting, and it kind of feels like, I don't know. I feel like we haven't been operating as a unit lately, and I don't like that. So it's been great. It's been fantastic. It's just we need to kind of recalibrate and prioritize and schedule better. It's been a little bit hectic in that way. Oh, thank you, Disco Golf. Yeah, that's how I feel. I love it when I got stuff to do. And I mean, when I'm working on a thumbnail or I'm editing something, that doesn't take like crazy precise precision, I like to listen to something in the background. Everybody feels that way about everybody. It's just, I feel like every time I mention somebody, 50% of the people are like, oh yeah, they're cool. And 50% are like, oh, I hate that person. What's wrong with you? I listened to Chris D'Elia's podcast, The Golden Hour with Chris D'Elia, Brendan Schaub, and Eric Griffin is like, that's definitely, if not my absolute favorite, one of my favorites right now. I love that. I look forward to it every week. And I actually left Chris D'Elia a comment the other day, and he responded to it. And it felt really good. It was super cool. Super cool. I'm a big fan. But like, I get it. Like when I'm doing stuff, I like to have different people, list different things in my ears to keep me entertained. And it feels cool. It feels cool that I get to be in that rotation, Chilster Deluxe, what are you doing, bro? Are you at work? I hope you're not at work, man. We get built. Turkey's Nest says we get built normally at the base of a tree. The base of a tree? You're going to get jacked, bro. If you're at the base of a tree, you're not only going to get all the little squirrels it's hard enough being up in a tree because so many animals could climb it. If you're at the base of a tree, you're cutting out. They don't even have to do any work. Like, not only could the cats get you, the squirrels could get you, the foxes could get you. Like, so many things could already get you when you're up in the tree. If you're at the base of a tree, some dummy could just come over and just kick you. He just walk right over in his Skechers and just kick you. Why would you be at the base of a tree, bro? Dang. That's why turkeys... Wow. Wow, that's weird. I don't know. Too much interference from me lifting these weights, GM. Oh, dang, bro. You pumping some iron right now? I like it. I'm jealous. I pumped a little bit of iron this morning so it could wake me up, and it felt good. It felt really good. I'm going to start. I got into this mode where I was lifting like super slow. Because I always hear everybody say that lift slow, lift slow, lift slow, lift with intention. Slow on the way up, slow on the way down. But then I'm super into like fast twitch. I like fast twitch stuff. It seems more, it's better for application, not just like prison weights, prison muscles. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to do stuff. I like to feel spry. I like to feel agile. I want to work myself to be able to dunk a basketball again. It makes me sad. I want to get back to that point. And that's a lot of fast twitch right there. And I was reading a lot of stuff about Bruce Lee and how he was all like fast twitch and how he would do squats. Like he would lift lighter weights and do them super fast. So I've been kind of playing around with that again. I used to do that when I was like a teenager. Come on. What up? 45 minutes till the weekend. You out there? We got the smoke detector in the house. You said something the other. Oh, hey, when are you getting the fridge? Is it the beginning of next week? You said you're getting the fridge in the garage. I got a Diet Dr. Pepper out of my garage yesterday, and I thought about you, bro. I was like, this dude doesn't even know he's gonna be living the life real soon. ARGR, what up, Dojo? Hit the like. Let's go. Look at turkeys climb trees. They could fly super short distances, more like a super jump. See, but look, I'm torn, Jonathan. I'm torn. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank. You be Jonathan, I'll be Frank. I'm a little torn here because you're giving me information, but then also says that Jonathan was wrong. So I don't know if I'm supposed to take your word for it, bro. I don't know. I feel like you're giving me like a disclaimer before the fact. You know what I'm saying? ARGR 721. I've got 10 minutes to go. The truck already on. The truck's already on. Let me see here. You know what? I've never seen Eric Griffin stand up ever. It's funny because I like stand up. I like stand up comedy. But I feel like, and it's just the era right now. It's the era of the podcast. That's whatever. I know some people hate it. It's annoying. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody's neighbor's grandma has a podcast now. But hey, we listen to them, right? But like, I listen to a ton of podcasts by comedians, but like I don't listen to their stand up. Like Chris D'Elia, I'll listen to sometimes I'll see the notification when he posts some of his crowd work or stand up or whatever, and I'll open it from time to time and I enjoy it thoroughly. It's good. It's good. But like 99% of the time, I listen to his podcast. Eric Griffin, I don't watch his stand-up. I listen to his podcast. Jaime, that dude that comes on Tiger Valley, apparently he does stand-up. I don't listen to his I've never once seen him do stand-up, but I listen to his podcast, the Fat Fish podcast. I've never even seen an episode with Ralph. Apparently it's Ralph and Jaime's podcast, but I've only seen episodes with Jaime. That dude is hilarious. I'm all sad when there's a Tiger Valley episode and Jaime's not on there. Bobby Lee, I don't watch his stand-up, but I watch Tiger Valley, so I'm just like all podcasts. And honestly, I feel like people are funnier on their podcasts. Every person that I've seen their stand-up and listen to Theo Vaughn, everyone that I've seen their podcast and their stand-up, I think they're funnier in podcast format. It's so weird. Even like Joe Rogan, the unfunniest funny dude or the funniest unfunny dude of all time. Supposedly he's like the everyone acts like he's the GOAT comic, but he's like he could be a funny dude in the podcast format. I was watching his podcast earlier with Adam Carolla, and Adam Carolla is the first dude I've ever seen call it out. You know how every time there's like a comic, it doesn't even have to be a comic, it's just a human being, and it just gets awkward and weird. Adam Carolla is the first person I've ever seen. Earlier today, he said something funny, and Joe Rogan totally did not get it, took a left turn, and he was saying something, and Adam Carolla's like, that was a joke. It felt so good that somebody finally called it out. I'm gonna talk about the White House thing in a moment. Don't trip. I just want to say hello to some of the people real quick. We all know that Alex versus John for a BMF title is what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't mind. Look at. Clearly, the best thing is the American and the red coat. That was gonna be the best thing. John Jones versus Tomas Aspinall. But after Tomas Aspinall went and made himself the laughingstock of the UFC, he made himself the laughingstock, and now his stock has dropped. Nobody wants to see that anymore. And maybe it worked out in Jones's favor. Because when people saw the turnout of Aspinall and Gain, even before the eye poke, they were like, bro, this is the dude that was supposed to be John Jones. The dude, like, he looks like he doesn't even know how to even distribute his own body weight. He moved around so awkwardly. He was breathing heavy within like the first 30 seconds. He was looking at the clock more than he was looking at Gain. And I was so mad. I was so mad at myself after I released my Tomas Aspinall video. I was so mad at the missed opportunity. And most of you might not have even got it. But the video that I made before that, the one with Mr. Beast and Mike Tyson, I had a couple references to Slipknot. Of duality. I push my fingers into my arm is the only thing. And I didn't use, I used it. I preemptively, I used it in the video before. I was prophetic. I used that. I push my fingers into my arm. I used that on the Mike Tyson video. And I should have used it again. I didn't not use it because I was like, well, I already used it. I should have used it again on the Tomas Aspinall video because that's literally what he did. He pushed his fingers into his is the only thing that kept him from the fire. He's not gonna make it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so mad that I missed. You know, another time, I will never forgive myself over this. Again, it might be a little thing that you don't care about, but I remember when I made that, and it did okay. It did pretty well. I did a video of Will Smith when he smacked Chris. What's his name? Chris Isaac? Chris, what's his name? Chris Staples? Chris Rock. When Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, it would have, oh my gosh, it bothers me to this day. I remember like 2 days after I uploaded that video, I thought of that one clip from the Nutty Professor, where Chris Rock is the voice of like a little mouse or something like that. And you guys are already ahead of me. You guys already know what's going on right here. Chris Rock voices some little animal, and he goes, "I've just been violated." And I was like, oh my gosh, I could have used that after the slap. Like that soundbite. I've just been violated. Now, I don't know about, see, when I was a youngin', that soundbite was like today, like the brain rot, like 6, 7, like everywhere you went when I was younger, you hear that I've just been violated. Like that was the soundbite from the Nutty Professor. It was on all the trailers. Everybody was on the schoolyard. Like everybody was saying that. I was so mad that I didn't use that. I had a missed opportunity. And ever since then, I hope that Will Smith will slap Chris Rock again. I'm so mad about that.
We are family.
And when I was doing that, when I was doing my research for the Will Smith video, I realized I'm pretty sure Tupac was gay. Now, we don't have to dig into that right now. We don't have to talk about that. But I was researching Jada Pinkett and Tupac and all that, and I was looking into a bunch of Tupac footage and history and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he was
We are family.
a lover of men's.
I got all my homies with me.
He was not delivered. Because a bunch of people were coming out that knew Lil Nas X, and they're like, he's not gay.
Family.
This is like absolutely a Illuminati industry. We own your soul type of thing. You're going to do what we want. We need to pump this kind of agenda into pop culture. So you're going to play the role of the gay guy. Okay. We need a gay black man. They need to see that. We need the token gay black man. And they did the opposite with Tupac, because at that time they needed a gangster. The world needs different things at different times to achieve its purposes.
We are family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me. We are family.
I think that's why he would say, I'm sorry, mama.
I got all my
Marloca. Rocking in the classroom. Marloca's in there just losing her mind, just going Bueller. That's what I'm trying to get on, Rattlesnake. I used to do a bunch of I remember I learned about fast twitch when I was in high school, and I was like the shortest kid on the team, and I was dunking, and one of my science teachers, what did he teach? Biology or something like that? He was telling me about fast twitch, and I started getting all into that. So I started doing more fast twitch workouts and stuff like that. I was doing long jump. I was pretty twitchy, you know what I'm saying? ARJR72. Yeah, it's tempting, man. Because first of all, I'm a pig, bro. Soy puerco. Like, I will eat the whole store, bro. I eat, and that's my weakness. And I have to, you know what I have to do? I have to look at it sinfully. Because if I don't, I won't stop. Sometimes I think it's funny. Look at how much I eat. But I have to be like, you know what? I'm being gluttonous right now. This is sinful. This is wrong. And then I'm like, I should stop. But it's easy for me to eat a lot. And then I'm like, well, I'll just get big and strong, bro. And then I start measuring my biceps, my pythons. And it's like they're getting bigger and bigger. And I feel good about myself. And I'm like, Hercules. And call back to the Nutty Professor. I got the Nutty Professor on the mind. And it's addicting. because you want to get bigger and bigger. But you know what? And I've said this before. Every once in a while, I'm like out in the wild. I'll be like at the Fashion Fair Mall or something like that. And I'll see a stocky dude like walk by me, just big old Chris Benoit looking dude, like on his way up to no good. Just straight out of a pump. He's going to Orange Julius and he's just thicky thick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't want to look like that. I don't want. It looks like a chorizo about to pop out of the plastic. You know what I'm saying? Like a chorizo about to pop out of the wrapper. And I don't like that look. I remember when I was a lot younger, I was doing high rep, fast twitch. I had like that Bruce Lee build, you know what I'm talking about? And I started to move into that bolo territory. And it feels good at first, but when I see the end game, it's like, nah, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look all red-faced all the time. Like my veins are about to pop out of my head. I don't want to look like that. ARGR7216 6 minutes to go. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, you're probably out by now, huh? I think that was like 15 minutes ago. ARGR721 has gifted 10 Mexican martial arts membership sobriety tea. The Black Ghost, Vincent Maynard, CJ Dang It, son. Andrew Walton, Snipey McSendit, Cody Robitelli, Robitier, Mimo, Daryl Barnett, and Shattered 32. Hey, you guys, look it. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about to clean up my page. I've been taking some advice, doing some research. I'm gonna start putting like all of my streams on the members tab. I'm talking about like Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, like back in the day, like years ago. I'm talking about Mexican Fight Companions. I'm talking about because I'm basically wreaking havoc on the algorithm and how it views my channel and how to push out my channel and how to get an understanding of my channel and stuff like that. A lot of the old videos too, I'm gonna take down. I'm going to take down a lot of my older videos that I think don't represent the channel as well anymore. Some of the gaming stuff I did, some of the cooking stuff I did, some of the funky stuff. And I know it's kind of heartbreaking, at least it is for me, because I feel like a lot of that is like the lore, you know? And it's like our history. But I can't leave that up at the expense of the channel never thriving. So, I'm going to be going through the channel with a fine-tooth comb in a couple hours here. And I'm going to be putting all my streams on the members tab. And every day I'm going to be streaming like I have been the last 2-3 days. I'm going to stream probably a couple times a day. After the fact, all of those are going to be on the members tab. They're not going to be public anymore. And a lot of the older videos, like I said, that either I don't feel represent the channel to the... Like if I put like cooking videos up, if I put unfortunately, dang it. Even like the workout videos that I did with those bands and stuff from X Marshall and maybe like the training dummy thing, I think I got to take those down because they trick the algorithm. I got to put like the same kind of stuff constantly on the algorithm so it knows who to send it to. It's so stupid. It's like a robot. But all those things are going to be on the members tab. And, the reason I'm saying that right now is for all the people that are being gifted memberships right now. That's the kind of stuff. Like there's going to be all the streams on there, the whole library, the whole catalog. I'm going to also in a couple hours here, I'm going to be editing some bloopers. I'm going to be putting bloopers on the Patreon. I'm going to be putting it on the membership tab. And then there's a lot of other stuff on the membership, music videos and behind the scenes stuff, me just talking in the car or whatever, stuff that the general population does not have access to. So all of you being blessed right now by all these generous people, take advantage. Check out on my YouTube homepage, the membership perks tab. There's going to be a bunch of stuff in there that other people can't see. You also see a link in there. If you scroll to the Discord, you can get in the Discord and keep the conversation going with people. There's always people in the Discord chatting it up. Apparently people are meeting in there and getting married. And also, I will announce it right now to all 43 of you. I'm going to I'm going to start a new channel. I'm going to start a new channel. And the reason I feel confident doing that, I've fought this. I have fought this for, I think the first time I felt the need to maybe, like, I think I need to do something like this was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And I've been fighting it since then. And I want to let you know that the reason I'm able to do that is because of you guys gifting all these memberships, sending money to the Cash App, to the PayPal, becoming YouTube members, becoming patrons. You guys doing that and filling that gap gives me the confidence to be, because if I start another channel, it's not monetized. When I start the other channel, you can't get on there and send a super chat. You can't send a super thank you or whatever. You can't. It's starting from scratch. But I feel like I need to, and this one is not going away. What I'm going to do on this one is keep it the spirit of what it's been. This one is going to be like my Tomas Aspinall video, like the Mike Tyson and Mr. Beast video, the super edited videos, and then the streams like this that'll go private after the fact. The other one, it's going to be the types of videos that I think I could replicate. The types of videos that I always tell you I can't get away with on this channel because that's not how I built the numbers on this channel. It's going to be a little less produced, but it's going to be more consistent. It's going to be the type of channel that many other people have been able to build comfortably and successfully without setting the bar that I did for myself on this channel. So I won't put myself into a corner on the new channel. That new channel from the ground up will clearly be one type of thing. And the people that like it will subscribe and they'll come back if they like it. And I won't have people that are like, hey, where are the edits? Where's Flaco? I'm out of here. It's only going to be from the ground up for the people that actually want it. So I'm going to start that from scratch. I'll be releasing that pretty soon. I'll let you guys know about it. But please do not go over there. You're not doing me a favor if you go over there. And only go over there if you're okay with the strip. If you're okay with this kind of stuff, just me sitting here with no frills, no fireworks. Okay, cool. But if you're going over there looking for edits and sound effects, don't go over there. Because you're just going to mess up my watch time. I'm going to keep it real low budget. Thank you again, ARJR, for blessing these people. Who's got the next 5? Well, it was Marloca. Marloca has answered the call in between bows. Thank you, Marloca, for Exile 420, Pontus Anderson, JP Tenuta, G22, and Black Cheez-It. I don't even like those white Cheez-Its. Have you ate those ones? What's it called? What kind of cheese is that? They're like super light. I never seen the black Cheez-Its. Thank you, Marloca. Up there trying to teach geometry and everything, just stopping to bless people like it's nothing. Thank you. Same stuff with Top Gear, old days and Amazon stuff, scripted. Oh, did Top Gear? I used to hang out with some people that were big fans of Top Gear and they loved it. That was all I knew about it. Sometimes I'd see clips. Did Amazon did they end up going on Amazon or something and they made them all corporate? Is that what happened? Miss Chuck Almighty. Wait a minute. Dr. Doolittle. Did I say that wrong? I thought it was the Nutty Professor. It was Dr. Doolittle. Is that racist? Yeah, I remember when he said, "I just been violated" when he came on. I think it was on Bernie Mac. I just been violated. Yeah, I remember it was that one scene from Good Times. Oh snap! What's up, Drew? You know what's up? Drew is a generous human being who has just blessed 10 complete strangers who are no longer strangers, ironically. Abraham Lincoln, Z, Steve Donham, Steve Maka, Principled, and Pending. Thank you, What's Up, Drew. It's ironic because every time I read What's Up, Drew, I know what's up. Thank you, bro. And I hope you had a good birthday. Are you still recuperating? I know I kind of brought it up the other day, but I didn't ask you, like, how was it? Chilster, are you British? Well, are you mad because I said that Tupac? Well, Lil Nas X cosplayed that to the most extraordinary level ever. I mean, that's the thing. Like, when they go that hard, it's corny. When they're trying too hard like that, when Lil Nas X has to make a music video where he's giving the devil a lap dance and he's doing all the other stuff with the snake and this and that, it's like, oh, you're gay? Oh, he's gay. That's amazing. It's like, bro, it's like when Doja Cat is like, look, everybody, I'm evil. Look how demonic I am. Look at this video. It's so dark. It's so dark and mysterious. I'm so occultic, right? It's like, did you not get enough attention? People that are truly truly into that, they move differently. This is just all song and dance. All look at me. It's so fake. ARJR721, Florida grown. Saeed AAA, Ali, Redrick Woodcocks, Eric Morales, Johnny Man Beast, Lou Reed, Walking the Wild Side, Black in the Day, Matt King, and Landon Patton. Thank you. ARJR721. Thank you for giving these people the opportunity to watch these 4-hour long streams that nobody has the patience for. Thank you, ARJR. He's just got out of work. He's high on life. He's feeling generous. Cruising down the highway. We caught him at a good time. I'm out and gifting. The weekend. See, I was right. I'm out and gifting. The weekend has officially started. Let's go. Texas Roadhouse, here I come. Hitting like is mandatory. ARJR. Is it Texas Roadhouse? Is Texas Roadhouse the place where they used to let you spit the peanuts on the ground? Or was it Logan something? I think so. I think it was Texas Roadhouse. Can you let me know, is that the place where you could just spit the peanut shells on the ground and the girl would just come with a big old push broom every 2 minutes? Is that the place? I can't remember. What's up, Morgan Mayhem? We are blessed. We are blessed. Sir Charizard the Third. You know what happened to? You know what happened? You know what, in a nutshell, I think happened to the squid one. You know how Luke Thomas became in the MMA community? You know, like how people look at Luke Thomas? It's like, bro, how are you even in this community? Like, how did you even end up here? You seem like the antithesis of anyone that would ever even want to be here or affiliated with it in any, like, is it, how are you here? I feel like I became that to the video squid community. Like how Luke Thomas is like the opposite of what you think a person would do to survive in this community. I was like the opposite of that. Like I was like that viewer base was like people that probably have Lil Nas X on their playlist. And I'm over here talking the way I do, and they were like always getting mad at me. I remember I made a comment about how Harry Styles was like I don't know, a puppet for the agenda or something like that. It's like, oh, you have a dress on, and how he wasn't a musician. Oh, I think the thing that broke all those camels' backs was I said something like Harry Styles is not a musician; he's an activist, and everybody started lighting people though that they weren't too outspoken about it, because you can't be that outspoken when you go against the grain. You're not allowed to be outspoken these days because everybody will come burn you down. So people would like DM me and they'll be like, I actually agree with you, and I'm like, yeah, it was nice, but thank you, Philip. I'm gonna try. ARJR, you started, we'll sub it. Thank you. Make sure you don't spread yourself too thin. We want you to succeed. Thank you, Miss Chuck Almighty. Thank you. Here's my thing, Miss Chuck Almighty. I keep saying it lately. I have huge problems with procrastinating. And if I don't have next, all the things I'm supposed to do, I will start scrolling on YouTube. And by the time I know it, 3.5 hours have passed. So it's like, you know what? From the moment I wake up, because I kind of had a gentleman's agreement with Marilena that I was going to work from this time to this time every day, because she wants, to have a marriage, So I need to start like, hey, from the moment I wake up from this time to this time, it is road runner status. I'm going nonstop. I ain't even having lunch, homie. Like it's just boom, 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 boom. And then when I'm done, I'm done. And then I take a breather, then I unwind, then I do whatever. Even though I can't stop thinking about it, and all I got on the mind is work. But anyway, so it's like, you know what? I think for me and my personality type, that's the way I need to do things, or I won't get anything done. It's just next. And I'm happy doing that. I'm happy being active and productive. Consider me subbed already. Thank you, bro. Flaco and GM, the greats. Like Abbott and Costello, Jerry and Dean, Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie, I like that one. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Charizard. Wow, are you serious, Cheese Line Man? Most of us members will definitely support. I and many others prefer the more raw, lower production. I was watching a video earlier about this. You know how there's all these different YouTubers do this. There's so many YouTube channels now that tell people how to do YouTube. And there is definitely a trend right now on YouTube where videos that are super low production, they look low production, they feel low production, they don't cut out all the achoo. They don't cut all that out because it's supposed to seem more raw and real. They don't overproduce the thumbnails even. They don't edit for retention. It's just super laid back, like if you're just chilling with the homie. That supposedly that's what's taking off right now. That's what's growing. That's what's working. And it's like, well, you know what? I'm never going to abandon the way I like to edit my edited videos because I like it too much. And I've already learned the hard way that I cannot get away with doing those raw, low budget videos on this channel because I already built so much of a base with people who come to expect the magic, So I thought, I'm going to do this other one. And it's kind of exciting. If I can grow that from the ground up, doing like the way I think it's going to be, that's going to feel amazing. That'd be super cool. Cause you know, like, and it will always be special. Um, cause this channel grew with me and the Voto Studios boys. I think we kind of had to part ways from what I remember when we were at like 80 something thousand. And we would still come together here and there, maybe for a Mexican Fight Companion or whatever. But I remember I started having to edit videos and do a one-man show somewhere around the 80s. I think. Might have been lower. But we grinded for a while, for a couple years. It might have been maybe 3 years, three to 4 years. But to be able to it would be really fulfilling to see if I could just grow that. I'm just a one-man show now from the get. Oh snap. Oh snap. I will not tolerate any Tupac slander. Oh, are you saying that it's slander if Tupac is gay? Is that slander? Excuse me? Wow, what does that mean? What is that saying, bro? I wasn't saying it to be slanderous. I legitimately believe it's objective. I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge that Tupac was not a hetero male. I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge. Where the heck am I? I'm so lost right now. Logan's. It was Logan's. Wait, why is someone saying yes, Texas Roadhouse? So anyway, I just got my DNA results back. I'm 26% English, and I'm ashamed. Just please tell me you don't have the accent. Tell me you don't have that. Wait, I've heard your voice. I've heard your voice a bunch. What am I talking about? As long as you don't got the accent. Hey, do you say, hey, now you can say in it? In it? You could just fit that wherever, huh? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. In it? In it? It's like, that sounds like it would go at the end of a question, but they say it at the end of statements too. I don't understand it. You know which one drives me crazy? When they go simple as. Simple as what, bro? Finish your sentence. Simple as what? So was it Logan's or was it Texas Roadhouse? Did all these places have peanuts? What if it was one of them and everyone thought it was the other and they're just spitting peanuts all over the place no matter where they're at? They're over here spitting peanuts at McDonald's. Yes, but not anymore. Hey, Nico, I appreciate that, bro. You've been rocking with me, bro. Roronoa, I don't know if I'd say rooting for, cause I don't hate anybody. I'm not against anybody in the main events. Like, I think Weili's gonna win, but I don't hate Valentina. I'm not rooting against her, but I'm pretty sure Weili. I believe it's a wrap, and I believe that Jack Marilena is gonna take it. But I don't hate Makachev. I'm not rooting against him. Although I would kind of like to see, Volkanovski, live vivaciously through Jack and get that win that he should have got the first time around. That's prime viewing right there, Disco. I love it, bro. I get it. Come on, where are we? Where are we? Hey, thank you, Special Bendy Bros. I love to know that there's new people here because I've, for a long time now felt like I was closed off and they weren't letting new people in here and we weren't growing. So thank you. That is someone says Tupac was gay and that's okay. Gangstalicious. But I don't know. I wasn't there with Pac. He did say Dre was gay and Quincy Jones tried to Pulp Fiction him. But I don't think he was supposed to say that. Big Macs aren't good for you, bro. I'll eat them for you. I will bear that weight for you. ARGR721 Texas Roadhouse still gives the peanuts, but now you got a bucket to put the shells in. So it was during the coronavirus they stopped that, right? So then how come after now that we're on the other side of this, they don't just let you throw them on the... I will say this, though. I went there one time with a friend, and I remember that was the first time I was ever there, and he just started chucking his shells on the ground, and I was like, what is happening right now, bro? Like, am I in a hidden camera show? And he's like, nah, it's cool, bro. I was like, what? It just felt super rude. It just felt like if you take like a bite of your sandwich and it's like in Dumb and Dumber when he throws the salt behind them to sea bass. And I couldn't do it. I felt bad. I felt like dirty, I felt like I was doing something wrong. I remember I ate them and I was like, I got up from my seat. And I went and set it on the ground. I ever so gently set my peanut shell on the ground. And then I picked it back up. I remember I sat there the whole time and I couldn't bring myself to do it. I kept the shells on the table just like in a neat little napkin. I couldn't do it. I felt wrong. I felt like my mom was watching me. But still, I don't like that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I don't like that they don't let you do it anymore. Anyway, 49 minutes into the video, I feel like I should get to my point. There was a fighter by the name of Brandon. I know he sounds like a white man, but he's a Mexican. Brandon Royval. And he's 26% English. He is saying he does not want to fight at the White House. The White House event is stupid. It's like the Hunger Games. It's idiotic. He doesn't know why anybody would want to fight there. He doesn't care about any of these politicians. He doesn't care about right or left. He doesn't like being treated that way for people that are just, bunch of rich people, billionaires. And he wants to have a big full stadium with people that are actually riding with him, rooting for him, care about him, not for all these oligarch type of people that just want to feel like they were like in a blood sport type of situation, paying for these people to beat each other to death. He didn't want a bunch of eccentric billionaires to be there glaring at him. He doesn't want to just be like locked in a room with 9 people. Anyway, I thought it was very interesting that Brandon Royval is coming out talking down on the White House event and saying how it's stupid and he has no desire to fight there, when Brandon Royval would never be asked to fight there. He's making a bit, and I know he was asked the question. I know that I saw the video. I have the full context. He was asked the question because the host was reading viewer questions from the Q&A. And he was asked about the White House event. And he went on and on and on and on, talking about how dumb it was and he would never want to do it and how opposed he is to it. And it's just weird that he would come out so aggressive when nobody would ever ask him. That's just like, did you guys hear about this Riyadh Comedy Festival thing? It was like the kind of things that I listen to and consume and all the podcasts I watch and the comedians I listen to and all that. It was a huge thing. So I was hearing about it nonstop, about how in Saudi Arabia or whatever, they were paying these comedians a bunch of money to come and everybody's like, aren't these the people that did 9/11? And first of all, we're the people that did 9/11. Anyway, I guess you could say it was a collaboration. And they're like, how dare you? That's blood money. Why would you take the money? And there was a lot of people, a lot of comedians coming out saying this and that. But those were comedians that would never even have been invited. They would never even have been asked. Shane Gillis said, Chale, he didn't take the money, but he also wasn't coming out every single day crying about it and fighting about it and telling people stuff about it. All the people that were the loudest in the pack of dogs were people that would have never even been asked to do it anyway. That's like if somebody was like, man, you talking about Sydney's weenie? I'm tired of that, bro. Everybody left and right out here talking about Sydney's weenie. I don't want to hear about it. Sydney's weenie is nasty, bro. She's ugly. I would never. You think I would date Sydney's weenie? I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot weenie. I don't want to have nothing to do with her, bro. It's like, do you think she wants it? Do you think she was asking you out, bro? It's real easy to be like, that's stupid, man. I don't want none of that when you weren't going to have none of it to begin with. That's the only reason I'm talking about Brandon Royval. That's the only reason that you're hearing about Brandon Royval. Because he's making a big stink about something that he wasn't even going. He's talking about the party that he didn't get an invitation for. It doesn't make any sense. And you're just coming in correctly, bro. Anybody that's a fighter, anybody that is a fighter should love the freak show. And you're speaking out against the freak show, bro. Stay in line, bro. ARJR721GM, I still have 4 1-month gifts for the Patreon left. If anyone wants them, hit me up on Discord. Adam tested it out for me. Let's go! Long story short, oh shoot, I gotta sign off in 2 minutes. ARJR gifted on the membership the other day. It's a little bit of a tricky process. He has 4 people left that he has memberships for to hand out. And he's saying, hey, hit him up on the Discord. I don't know. He might have a series of questions for you. There may be a vetting process. But get on the Discord and see how you could what you could come up with. Recon 4860, Royval is from Brazil. Well, my title stands correct. He is brown. Is he from Brazil? Wait, is he? So he's Mexican, but he's American. He's from Brazil. He was saying in that interview that he's a Chicano. He was saying that he's Mexican. He's like, I'm Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish. I'm Chicano. What the heck? But he's from Brazil. That dude's like Mariah Carey. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna do some work for you guys behind the scenes right now. I gotta cut this off before it messes me up. Peace, love, and Mexican MA.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Wear your sunscreen, Blue MM. Hey, what's up, Blue MM? Fresh on that membership status. Fresh on that membership status. I'm going to be back in a little bit with another stream. I'm going to be working for you guys right now. Keep an eye open. I'll be back in a couple hours. Q1, how many weenies a week do you eat? Bro, it changes from week to week. This week, I've had about 6 this week. Okay. I don't know about Joe. I don't know. All right, shoot. It's going to cut me off. I'll be back.